Author Jennifer Cruz once made the quote, "You've lived in America for 20 years. Eat badly, damn it." Unfortunately, this statement holds more truth than it does humor. The millennial generations live in a fast food world. There are negative effects caused by unhealthy eating habits, and they go far beyond obesity and health concerns. However, there are ways that we can reverse this fast food nation we have created and return to a home-cooked way of living. It's not always easy to find a healthy alternative, and when we are provided with better food options, they don't always meet the needs of being affordable or convenient as the options provided by fast food. Don't Blame the Eater, published in 2002 by David Zenko, makes the statement, "Drive down any thoroughfare in America and I'll guarantee you'll see one of our country's more than 13,000 McDonald's. That's a lot of golden arches. Now, drive back up the block and try to find a place to buy grapefruit." Fast food restaurants are much more abundant than the places offering fresh, wholesome foods because a quick, cheap solution to our hunger is satisfied. In Steven Weinberg's Fast Food is King of the Neighborhood from 2011, he allows us to realize that this obesity epidemic that has struck our nation goes far beyond our lifestyle choices and the families persuading us. It also has to do with our environment and how, he says, the environment shapes our choices to a very, very powerful degree. While this quick and convenient way of consuming food has boomed into a very popular epidemic because of easy satisfaction, it has created many issues that damage the quality of our living, including the time spent with others. We have shifted from times where meal preparation was just as important as the meal itself to times where grab-and-go meals is enough to satisfy our hunger. With this, we are skipping out on a very important time of mealtime, and that is social time and relaxing time. It's not because we don't know how or what to cook. There are many blogs, videos, recipes everywhere explaining how and what we should cook. It's just the fact that we're not cooking. Mark Bittman makes this statement in his article, The Truth About Home Cooking, which was published in Time magazine in 2014, that nearly 2/3 of us grab fast food at least once a week, and we get almost 25% of our daily calories from snacks. With this, it allows us to realize that we're consuming our foods in a hurry and skipping out on spending time with other people or spending time just calming down. You don't have to be an expert and you don't have to make some huge elaborate meal every time that you step into the kitchen. You just have to simply do it, and we have to do it ourselves. If we don't start slowing down and actually doing things, not only will our health and our sociable personalities be at risk, but so will our ways of thinking and the leadership in our nation. When discussing fast food nation, our minds don't typically think of anything far beyond a brown, greasy paper bag being handed through us through a drive-through window. Yet, it goes far beyond that. It goes past the foods we consume and to the strong leadership, or lack of, in the U.S. Just as consumption of fast food has grown, so has the uncertainty and complexity of the world and business that we've moved toward and grown, and we've done it in a fast food mentality. It has created reactive people rather than strong, thoughtful leaders. Authors Ernest Negg and Ashley Keloff of Fast Food Leadership make this statement. Times of adversity make standardized fast food mentalities more appealing because they are, 1, quick solutions, and 2, something that requires little thought until the issue arises again. Just like the thought of our supper not having to cook, so we swing by a drive-thru. Same mentality. We are beginning to turn from a nation that values hard work and steady progress to one based on the instant gratification, shallow vision. The term fast food mentality, or fast food leadership, was coined because it takes the qualities of fast food, fast, cheap, and full of empty calories, and turns it to more of a business mentality. A quick fix rather than a structured plan and precise solution. Eating affects everyone every day, so why do we continue to just fill ourselves with these empty calories? When we start to return to a home-cooked way of living, not only will our health increase, but so will the time spent with others and our thoughts, our leadership. It will return to a more fueling way of life. So I think my next 20 years, I'm going to no longer be the American ridiculed for healthy eating.